Rock should have faced Roman Reigns for his title at WrestleMania 40. The fact that those original plans were scraped because the fans wanted Cody Rhodes to finish his story and beat Roman Reigns for his title. The fact that Triple H, who rarely does this, but the fact that Triple H bent the knee and submitted to what the fans wanted, this could ultimately be the end of the WWE. Because when you look at everything that has transpired since then, nothing has been the same. The WWE has been on a downward trajectory ever since. You have record low ratings for WWE Raw. You have record low ratings for WWE SmackDown. The only good thing happening with the WWE right now is NXT. Shout out to Shawn Michaels. He's doing a tremendous job running NXT. But let's be honest, guys. Cody Rhodes held that title for a year. He lost it to John Cena, right? John Cena goes on his retirement tour, wins a title shot against Randy Orton, wins a title shot against CM Punk, but loses the title to Cody Rhodes for what? Right? Cody Rhodes already had the title for a year. Now he has it again. Right? And the reason why they're doing this is because they want the fans to look at Cody Rhodes as the second coming of John Cena. When we all know good and damn well, Cody Rhodes isn't even half as good as John Cena. He couldn't lace John Cena's boots. Like, he couldn't lace up them pump-up shoes John Cena used to wear back in the day. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Like, listen, Cody Rhodes is a decent in-ring wrestler, but other than his theme song saying, whoa, like other than that, he's boring, bro. The guy has a list. He cuts the most boring, predictable promos on a week-to-week basis. He's always talking about libations and sipping libations. Y'all know what's crazy? I didn't even know that a libation was an alcoholic beverage until Cody Rhodes started saying it. I had to literally go on Google and say, what is a libation? Why is Cody Rhodes talking about drinking libations backstage with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? You know what I'm saying? Only Cody Rhodes would say some shit like that, right? Shout out to Cody Rhodes for having an extensive vocabulary. I appreciate that. But there's no need for it in wrestling, okay? We're here to be entertained. We want to understand what the hell you're saying. Those kids don't know, not even kids. Most people in the arenas that are paying all this money to watch a live episode of SmackDown or Raw, they don't know what the hell a libation is. You know what I'm saying? So my question is this, right? When you look at Roman Reigns, you had Roman Reigns, after Roman Reigns lost his title at WrestleMania 40, you have completely undervalued and underused his character. Roman Reigns is by far the face of the WWE. He's by far the biggest star in the WWE. He's probably the biggest star since John Cena, right? Let's just call it what it is, right? Like Roman Reigns at this point in his career, he is in the same league as a Rock, a Undertaker, a Shawn Michaels, a John Cena, right? A Randy Orton, a Ric Flair. He's in that same category now, right? The guy had the title for almost 4 years, right? Should have never lost it. You look at everything that's transpired. You had the feud between the Bloodline and the New Bloodline, right? Which was basically Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga Loa, right? So that played out for close to a year, right? It got to a point where Solo Sikoa ends up taking Roman Reigns' Ulafala necklace, and they were just feuding for weeks. Roman Reigns was getting his ass whooped for like 6 months straight. Ultimately, these guys face each other on the debut of Raw on Netflix. Roman Reigns wins. That pretty much squashes that storyline, right? Roman Reigns gets his Ulafala back. Cool. So after this, you have a situation where Roman Reigns gets attacked by Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, right? Braun Breaker brutally spears Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns disappears for months, right? At this point, Roman Reigns ends up disappearing for, I want to say, close to 3 months, right? Shows back up, ends up having a match with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. You have the situation where you have Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus LeBron James and Bronny James, right? Roman Reigns and Jey Uso wins, right? But this whole battle has continued, right? Like, it's continued. Like, Roman Reigns is still feuding with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, right? It seems like it's going to carry on into the next WrestleMania. Roman Reigns should be a champion right now. The fact that you have Roman Reigns having these pointless matches that are not worth anything, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns brings more value to the World Heavyweight title than Seth Rollins does. Roman Reigns brings more value to the WWE title than Cody Rhodes does. My question is this: why didn't Roman Reigns get a rematch for his title that he lost to Cody Rhodes? Because Cody Rhodes, he was able to get his title back. He was able to, as soon as Cody Rhodes came back from losing to Roman Reigns, he was able to go to the King of the Ring tournament, beat Randy Orton, who should have won, beat Randy Orton to win King of the Ring, gets the title back, right, in less than 6 months, which is crazy, right? Gunther lost his World Heavyweight title to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Jey Uso made him tap. Less than 6 months later, Gunther gets his title back. So, you see what I'm saying, guys? You see how things don't make any sense? Why hasn't Roman Reigns got a rematch? Now, you have all of these people that are blaming The Rock for messing up the whole storyline. Remember when The Rock basically was trying to get Cody Rhodes to sell his soul to him? Remember that? Remember, The Rock was supposed to challenge Cody Rhodes for his belt? You want to know why that never happened? Because The Rock was supposed to fight Roman Reigns, right? This whole situation with The Rock and Cody Rhodes, the reason why we never got it how it was is because things just don't make any sense, right? The Rock showed up. He was with Travis Scott. You had the situation where The Rock actually pinned Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, right? You had Travis Scott pretty much help on. Travis Scott ended up giving Cody Rhodes a black eye, right? Now, a lot of people are wondering, what happened to the feud between The Rock and Cody Rhodes? Well, what happened is The Rock just wasn't interested in doing it. Because The Rock wanted to fight Roman Reigns because it made more sense, right? The Rock wanted to fight Roman Reigns as a way to pass the torch to his family member, Roman Reigns, who is the biggest star in the company. It doesn't make sense for The Rock to fight Cody Rhodes for his title because, number one, The Rock would have to lose. Number two, The Rock would be putting over Cody Rhodes. John Cena just put over Cody Rhodes. John Cena just put Cody Rhodes over by having Cody Rhodes take that title from him. So why would The Rock challenge Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, take that belt, when The Rock is clearly not going to be able to show up on a week-to-week basis? And let's be honest, the wrestling fans don't appreciate The Rock anyway. It wasn't until The Rock started showing up week after week, cutting promos like he's done for his whole wrestling career. He's been tremendous at cutting promos and making people laugh and cracking jokes. Like, people didn't appreciate him until he was showing up every week, being consistent with the promos. He's the reason why WrestleMania 40 and 41 was such a big deal. It was because of The Rock. But he's not going to slow down his acting career when he's the highest paid actor in the world to come back and be a full-time wrestler when The Rock is... How old is The Rock? Has got to be in his mid-50s, bro. How old is The Rock? The Rock is 53 years old. You guys want The Rock to come back, take the title from Cody Rhodes, and be a full-time wrestler at 53 years old when he's the highest paid actor in the world? Are you guys on drugs? The whole point of The Rock versus Roman Reigns was for Roman Reigns to beat The Rock, to elevate Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns doesn't even need elevation, but it just makes sense because they're related to each other. They're both a part of the bloodline, and it would show that The Rock is passing the torch to Roman Reigns. The Rock losing to the only way The Rock versus Cody Rhodes makes sense is if The Rock beats Cody Rhodes, takes the title, and then Roman Reigns challenges The Rock and takes the title from The Rock. But The Rock just doesn't have any time to do that, bro. He already made time. The first time when him and Roman was supposed to fight at WrestleMania 40, he already cleared his schedule to make sure he didn't have any movies to film coming up, because he was ready to fight Roman Reigns and potentially take the title and potentially have to show up week to week. The Rock has other things going on now, y'all. He's been doing interviews making it very clear that this next chapter of his acting career, he's planning on taking serious roles, because he hears all of the haters saying that, oh, The Rock only plays The Rock in movies, you hating ass niggas. Oh, The Rock always plays The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hears what y'all are saying. He saw that Dave Bautista was ranked as the #1 wrestler over him, which is blasphemy. That's a spit in the face to The Rock. You can't name 3 Batista movies where he's starring in the movie and he did a good job. Anybody that says that, you're lying. You're lying. You're an absolute liar. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it just doesn't make any sense. And I respect The Rock for not finishing this storyline with Cody Rhodes with the whole Selling Your Soul thing. Because first of all, the reason why The Rock even came back and did that was because the sales for the PLEs were down. TKO reached out to The Rock to come cut some promos to get the sales up. The Rock admitted this in an interview. That's the only reason he came back. They weren't selling PLEs. The ticket sales were low. You know, the buzz was dying down. And they know whenever The Rock comes back, cracks a few jokes, cut a good promo, shows up for 2 or 3 weeks straight, the sales go back up. Because he's arguably the most popular wrestler of all time. Arguably. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the most entertaining by far. Not even close. You know? So that's my thoughts on this, man. They should have never switched up the match for WrestleMania 40 between The Rock and Roman Reigns. And when you look at what's going on in 2025, it's clear as day that the WWE is on the brink of extinction. You know, unless Triple H gets fired or TKO sells the WWE back to Vince McMahon, or they sell it to, anybody else, man, like, things are going to continue to go downhill. You're going to get the same recycled, predictable, garbage episodes of Raw and SmackDown on a week-to-week basis, where the main event is going to end in some type of interruption. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the same matches over and over. And you guys are going to continue to pay outrageous prices for PLEs, and you're going to get a shit product. You're going to continue to have Rhea Ripley get unlimited title shots. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to continue to see legends like Randy Orton lose the most important matches. You're going to continue to see Roman Reigns in pointless non-title contention matches. And you're just going to get the same thing over and over. So that's my thoughts on this, man. It's your boy Wavy. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up the video. I'm out.